Hello, my name is Mark at Living with a Spirit, and you're receiving this video and this email because you may be experiencing in your nervous system the flight zone, which is common because the lives that we lead, we are always busy, being pushed to perform, to juggle our jobs and our personal lives and children and so on, and things can become quite heavy. And when we are doing so many things in our nervous system, we kind of get pushed to this point where we either fight or we flight. And everyone kind of experiences it differently, and there's nothing wrong with either one of those. But based on the results of the quiz, it seems like you might be experiencing more of the flight. And so when our nervous system is pushed into the flight zone, it tends to create a lot of blockages in our ability to stick with commitments. And that could look like big commitments, like in your marriage or in your job, or even to small commitments like your exercise routine or what time you're going to wake up in the morning. And so if you feel like you've been struggling with these types of commitments in your life because your nervous system is activated into the flight zone, well, we've got some good news for you. I'm going to lead you through an activity to help you work through these issues in your nervous system. Because once your nervous system is more grounded and regulated, you won't feel the need to flight away from situations because you will be experiencing life in the nervous system from a lower state of activation so that you can handle situations with ease, with purpose, with clarity, and that you make commitments for the things that you know you can commit to, and you set boundaries and say no to the things that you cannot commit to, and you don't overcommit yourself to a variety of things, leaving you with so many things to juggle on your plate. It sounds like a dream, but I know that it is possible because I have done it for myself. So the way we're going to guide you today is through a technique called EFT. EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it uses the Chinese meridian systems of your body. And we will be tapping on these meridians, a few around the face, the hand, the chest, and so on. And I'm going to guide you through the experience, so you don't have to remember anything. You just have to watch and follow. Okay? So on the topic of the flight zone in the nervous system and commitments, for this EFT, we're going to pick an example topic that you can tap along with. And of course, this topic is really light and easy for us to work with. And there may be a topic that you want to go deeper with. You can just kind of replace some of the words that I'm using to fill the needs of the topic that you want to work with. But if you've never done EFT before, let's start with my basic topic. Okay? So the topic I want to work with today on the EFT sequence is staying committed to my exercise routine. And maybe you've just got a gym membership and you've made a commitment and you say, I'm going to go to the gym 3 times a week. And you may find yourself going to the gym 3 times a week for the first month, and then you miss a couple of sessions. And, 3 months pass and you haven't been to the gym in 2 weeks. It's a common thing. It happens. And there's no shame, guilt, or blame for that. It's just a nervous system response, flighting away from the situation. So let's take a deep breath. I really want you to feel, what does it feel like to say this out loud? It's difficult for me to stay committed to this exercise routine. And I want you to find a number between 1 and 10 on how that feels inside your body. A 10 would be, this feels very overwhelming, and a 1 would be, I don't really care so much. For me, it's about a 5, which is a good number to work with. So now we're going to begin the EFT sequence. Using the side of our hand, I'm going to take the tips of the fingers and start tapping here. staying committed to this exercise routine, and you can follow along with me and repeat what I say. Staying committed to this exercise routine is sometimes difficult. And even though I don't show up every time, I love and accept myself anyway. Coming to the inside of the eye. I really want to do the exercise. I know my body needs it, but it's difficult to make that commitment every week. Outside of the eye. I'm juggling so many things and so many responsibilities. It's hard for me to fully commit to this exercise routine. Under the eye. And even though I know this exercise routine is good for my health, I still struggle to show up every week. Under the nose. This exercise routine requires more commitment than I realized. Under the chin. I thought it would be easy, but now it's becoming difficult. Now into the chest. This exercise routine is showing me where commitments are difficult for me. Under the arm. This exercise routine is showing me how many things I actually am juggling. Top of the head. This exercise routine and this commitment isn't so easy. Back to the hand. Even though I struggle with these commitments, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I struggle with these commitments, I love and accept myself anyway. Shake out the hands. Take a deep breath. And now let's check back in on that number on the scale from 1 to 10. See if the number went down any. If it only went down a little bit, you're welcome to rewatch this video and do the sequence again until the number goes down. If you choose a different topic and the number is high, you do the same thing. You repeat the sequence until the number goes down. So, as you start to learn more about your own nervous system, especially in the flight response, you will learn how to work through and navigate this aspect of your nervous system. So continue to check your email because we will share more tips, more resources, more modalities, and more videos just like this one to help you regulate your nervous system so that you understand how the nervous system works and especially how the nervous system works for you in the flight zone. So stay tuned and we'll see you again soon. Cheers.